everyone, welcome to today's video. For about the past 9 months or so, I have been seeing this clean girl makeup look going viral on social media. Now, even though this clean girl makeup look has gone viral, I'm sure there are still plenty of you that really don't quite understand what that means. Well, the clean girl look or the clean girl aesthetic is something like this. If you Google clean girl makeup, these are the kind of looks that are going to come up. It's not necessarily a quick 5-minute makeup look, but it is a look that uses minimal products, but gives you a very clean and polished and sort of effortless finished look. Now, this will come as no surprise to any of us, but when I Googled clean makeup looks, most of the images were of women in their 20s. So I saw that as a challenge. I wanted to see if I could recreate this clean makeup look on my almost 49-year-old hooded-eyed face. So without any further ado, let's get into this clean girl makeup tutorial. So I'm starting off with moisturizer, and the moisturizer I'm using is from Beauty Pie. It is the Super Dose Vitamin C Oxygen Boosting Moisturizer. Beauty Pie is very kindly sponsoring this portion of the video. This is, I think, my third time working with Beauty Pie. The first time I used quite a bit of their makeup products, which I loved, and then my viewers were telling me that I needed to try some skincare, so I ordered some skincare that I also fell in love with, and now I've become addicted to Beauty Pie skincare. I would say that 90% of my skincare routine is currently Beauty Pie products. So while I'm applying my moisturizer, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Beauty Pie because I know some of you probably don't know what it is. Beauty Pie is the first membership club for beauty lovers. It's not a subscription service, so you're never going to receive products that you didn't specifically choose yourself. Beauty Pie gives you the ability to shop for high-performance skincare, luxury makeup, all for up to 75% of traditional retail cost. An annual membership to Beauty Pie is $59, but they have given me a code Risa sent me for $10 off your first purchase. Beauty Pie can be your one-stop shop for makeup, skincare, accessories, and more. So for example, this Super Dose Vitamin C Oxygen Boosting Moisturizer without a membership would be about $60, but with a Beauty Pie membership, you would pay under $18. This product contains a stable vitamin C, which is a powerhouse skincare ingredient, and it simultaneously turns up your oxygen levels. It also contains pink grapefruit and avocado oils. It sinks right into my skin and just leaves it feeling very hydrated, and it's perfect under makeup. Speaking of working well under makeup, this is my new favorite sunscreen. This is called the Ultralight Daily SPF 30. This product blends seamlessly into my skin. It's also hydrating. It smells very light and fresh. And I know one of the big concerns about sunscreen for a lot of you, and it has been for me in the past when I've tested out other sunscreens, they just don't play nicely with your foundation. They can pill or they can make your foundation go on splotchy. This sunscreen is so good. So that's pretty much it for my skin prep, but I do want to talk briefly about 2 other Beauty Pie products that I have fallen in love with. First up is this Plantastic Apricot Butter Cleansing Balm. Many of you know how crazy I am about cleansing balms and how picky I am about my cleansing balm. So when I ran out of my previous favorite, I looked to see if Beauty Pie made a cleansing balm, and lo and behold, they do, and it is amazing. One of my major complaints about a lot of the cleansing balms that I've tried is the scent. I find a lot of cleansing balms have a really off-putting scent to them. This one smells amazing. It smells like apricots, so of course you have to like the smell of apricot, but it's not at all overpowering. I really only smell it as I'm using it, but I really enjoy the smell. It just makes the experience of removing all of my makeup so much better. This is a deluxe cleansing balm that contains cold-pressed rosehip seed oil, apricot butter, and vitamin E. It melts away all my makeup, it doesn't irritate my eyes, and it doesn't leave any sort of film on my skin. And then the other product is the Dr. Glycolic Multi-Acid Micro Peeling Pads. They are infused with 5% glycolic acid, circulation-boosting niacinamide, lemon, bilberry, and orange AHAs, and they leave your skin feeling so soft. Exfoliation is a huge part of my routine because I do have oily skin and large pores. This product is safe for all skin types though. So now that my skin is all prepped with Beauty Pie's moisturizer and sunscreen, let's move on to the rest of this clean girl tutorial. All right, I've got you all zoomed in and I am beginning with the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. I was on the fence about this foundation for a really long time, but now that I've gotten down a really good skincare routine, I find that it actually works for me. I think the exfoliating pads that I was talking about have really helped with the texture, and I don't know, it just looks really good, especially for a clean makeup look because it has a really natural looking finish. And I've decided to not use the sponge that you usually see me use to apply foundation, and I'm using this BK Beauty 101 brush. I believe this is a travel size. The sponge gives me full coverage, which is usually what I'm looking for. But for this particular makeup look, I'm still going for coverage. I still want coverage, but I want it to look as natural as possible. And I'm finding that this brush really does a good job, specifically with this foundation and for the look I'm going for. For my concealer, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way. And I'm using a brush to blend it out as well. This is the BK Beauty A506. And I'm using this as an eyeshadow base as well. I'm trying to use a minimal amount of products for this look. I also like to take this brush and blend out around the sides of my nose. This is such an incredible brush. Okay, now I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer. This is the shade Medium. And I'm also going to run a little bit of that bronzer through the crease of my eye. And then I'm using my finger to just sort of diffuse it and blend it out towards my temples. Now you can use any cream bronzer for this. I know a bunch of them just came out on the market. Nars re-released their Laguna cream bronzer. Say Beauty has a cream bronzer. You could use a darker shade of a cream foundation, like the Milani Cream to Powder, if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option. Now it's time to set all of this with powder. If you have dry skin and you like a very dewy look, you can skip this step. But again, because I'm oily and I also live in a very hot climate, I am setting everything with powder so it will last all day. I'm setting the cream bronzer with a little Benefit Hoola. And I'm also using that to set the cream bronzer I used on my eyes. And then for the rest of my face, I'm using the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. And I'm using a triangle puff from Amazon. And I'm setting under my eyes and through my T-zone. And then I take a big fluffy brush and dust off the excess. All right, now it's time for brows. And for this clean girl look, I want to do a very natural looking sort of fluffy brow. I'm using the Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. And I'm working that in my brows, making them as fluffy as possible. I am going to be adding a little bit of color to my brows using a NYX brow pen, but I'm going to wait until this dries a little bit. So For now, I'm going to continue working on my eyes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brown liquid eyeliner. You can also use a brown eye pencil and smudge it out if you want a softer look. I happen to be really loving just a little flick of brown liquid liner for my clean girl look. So I'm just doing a small flick on the outer corner of my eye. But I'm also taking the eyeliner into the very inner corner of my eyes as well, keeping the line extremely thin as possible. All right, as usual, the wing ended up a little bit longer than I intended it to be, but I think it looks good. And now I'm just taking a little bit of the Hoola bronzer and running it along my lower lash lines. So now that my brows are fluffed up and dry, I'm going in with the NYX Lift and Snatch pencil and giving them some color. What I'm doing now is just curling my lashes and applying some mascara. I apologize for having to switch over to a voiceover. I was unaware that my husband had scheduled our palm trees to be trimmed today, so it suddenly got very noisy outside, the dog started barking, and I just could not continue. And then for blush, I'm using this Tarte Man-Eater Blush and Glow Cheek Plump in the shade Peachy Pink. This is absolutely beautiful. It's perfect for this type of look. Now this product might give you enough glow on its own, but if you want to take it up a notch, then go in with a highlighter. I'm using this one from Benefit. It is called Cookie. And then for my lips, I'm using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnut, followed by the Buxom Full On Lip Plump Matte in Brunching. And then I'm topping it off with the NYX This Is Milky Gloss in Peach. And then for a little extra lift on the outer corners of my eyes, I'm taking these Ardell Wispies and I'm basically cutting them in half and only using about 4 clusters and applying those to the outer corners of my eyes. So here is the completed clean girl makeup look on an over 40 face. Of course, the clean girl aesthetic would not be complete without some classic gold hoop earrings, a pulled back hairstyle, and a little black dress. I 100% think this look is perfect for those of us with mature skin. It's so easy to do, and I think this is one of the most flattering makeup looks I've ever done with probably the least amount of products. If you enjoyed seeing this makeup look come together, please give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you do decide to sign up for a Beauty Pie membership, don't forget to use my code Risa Sent Me that I will also have listed down below in the description box, as well as links to all of these products. All right, that'll do it for this makeup tutorial. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to leave them for me in the comments. I do try to respond to as many comments as I can. As I said moments ago, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and join the Risa Does Makeup family. I do upload new content at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me on Instagram and on TikTok under the same username. It's all Risa Does Makeup. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.